Hello, everybody. This is episode 3 of Theoretical Builds. Today, we will be building a hybrid Sacred Fist that is not a keycaster because I have really terrible ideas. It's going to use Arcane Trickster as well, and it also will probably use a favorite soul level, so yeah, let us just get right in. Also, to whoever was in my comment section on the last video and told me that my build is or my video was unhelpful because I didn't explain why I took every single ability or I didn't explain why I took every single ability, I have to ask you this. If you need me to explain to you why I took every single thing, why are you watching these videos? Go watch a StreamTom video. He's way more helpful if you don't know how to play the game at all. We're gonna be Aasimar. We have to be lawful good, sadly, because Paladin requires lawful good. We have all the tomes. I'm gonna do this as probably a build after I do my Arcane Trickster lives. Currently, I'm on my second Arcane Trickster life as a build I'm not gonna be posting. To be honest, I'm still debating how I'm gonna go around posting builds because the last build I posted, I had to post it twice because Cordovan thought it was a hilarious idea to just remove the build for no good reason, and then he deleted it on the second time. So I can't post that build ever again because it just keeps getting deleted, and because of that, I am apprehensive to ever post a build ever again. I would be changing my format to be posting it on a Google document. But that'd be a lot of work for me, and I also am, at least at the moment, apprehensive to make more of my showcase videos on the builds, because, to be honest, I would rather have my YouTube channel devoted to video content and me talking through stuff like this build video or the anniversary box video. I don't personally really like the videos that are me just gameplay completely silent. I'm not a huge fan of those videos because I only make those videos to prove to people that the build is good or bad or whatever, and to be honest, I feel like I don't really need to make those videos anymore, just because if you need video evidence to prove that a build is good and you can't figure out a build is good based on the stats, then that's probably because you don't really you don't know how to play the game well enough to have a rough idea of how a build will play. So if any of you guys have an opinion on that, I would like to hear your opinion because right now I am leaning towards not making any more of those videos, instead just continuing with the commentated stuff. But if any of you guys really like those videos for some reason, then let me know in the comments and maybe you can convince me. Anyways, we are going to have most heroic lives. I'm gonna have all 3 Arcane Trickster lives by the time I do this because this is not gonna give me an Arcane Trickster pass life. This will give me a Sacred Fist pass life. And for my main stat, I think yeah, probably still Charisma. Your Sacred Fist. That'll give me saves. We want Con. We want Int. So my current plan for this build... What the... Oh, right, yeah. My current plan for this build is to do a similar idea to the other hybrid builds I've done on Arcane Trickster, but instead of being mostly Arcane Trickster, this time I'll be mostly Sacred Fist. Because Sacred Fist is a better base class, meaning theoretically I could get more damage. Because my current experience with the Arcane Trickster builds I've been doing is they can land the DCs. They get like 110 color spray, which is perfectly fine. The problem is their damage is... It's better than Eldritch Knight for sure. It's just the damage is really not where I want it to be. There's basically no reason to play it over a Dragon Lord, so that's like the main problem. So we'll be a Sacred Fist. And we're gonna take Arcane Trickster and Favored Soul. I'm thinking first 5 levels will be Arcane Trickster. And I like the level 15 one is going to be Favored Soul. Okay, so there, I had to resize those. I might change the leveling order a little bit based on beat prereqs, but that should be good. Asmar Bond, we're going to pick Fallen because we want damage. Damage is good. I'm now realizing that this split doesn't appear to get any bonus feats. Yikes. That is pretty bad. What do I do about that? Well, I'll first see if I need them. So to start, we're going to be 2-weapon fighting because we're going to use hand wraps because we are a Sacred Fist. Precision is good. Then here, we don't need Echoing Soul because we're not using any of the Arcane Trickster DC spells in the cores. So either Form of Pain or Mistwalker. Or Living Shadow. I like Living Shadow. I know I shouldn't like it because it lowers your damage, but I just like it. I think I'm gonna stick with that. Level 6. Okay, level 4, so we can take a Meta Magic here. We will take Quicken Spell. Level 7, we will take... Where is it? Improved 2-weapon fighting at level 12. We will take... Improved critical... Oh, crap. Can't take Quicken because Sacred Fist doesn't get any feats. You need that. You know, every time I make a Sacred Fist build, it just pains me to no end how shit it... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I don't think we need this. I'm wrong. We can get a bonus feat because we can pick up Swords to Plowshares in Thief Acrobat in the core too. That might save the build now that I think about it. Greater 2-weapon fighting. I'm actually thinking we're gonna take... Cool. Why is it not displaying the right level? I don't know why it's not displaying the right level, but it doesn't matter. Anyways, on Sacred Fist, you want to take Extend? Are we going to be in Fate Singer, though? We're definitely going to be in Fate Singer for the Epic Strike, so we don't need Extend, because we'll be in Fate Singer. Probably 2 or 5 Fate Singer now that I think about it. What would I take instead? 2-weapon defense isn't bad. It's not a bad idea. However, I think I want more damage, so I think Weapon Finesse is a better choice. Don't take Hamstring and Slicing Blow on hand wraps. It doesn't do the same thing it does on normal 2-weapon fighting. It's not good. For anyone who's seen my previous builds, that's why I'm not going to take it. Weapon finesse gives 10% 4 bypass and 2 to hit with all weapons. The builder says it applies to the following weapons. No, it just works on all weapons. Very good feat. Very good feat. Right here. Level 21. 1W with hand wraps. Doesn't this require like wisdom 21 or something? Maybe not. Anyways, we don't take patience because we're on hand wraps and it's bad on hand wraps, so overwhelming critical. You don't need perfect 2-weapon fighting on hand wraps because hand wraps have 100% offhand attack chance. Instead, we're going to take double strike. At level 24, we're going to take eerie aim. At level 25, what destinies am I going to be in? Shadow Dancer, Fate Singer, Red Knot probably, because I don't need Quick Cutter. And yeah, I probably want to take Tactician for the to hit. Wait, do I have any? I'm not going to have any Tactics DCs though. Probably not good. I guess Crush Weakness, I guess? At 27, I guess Improved Martial Arts isn't actually that bad. It's 1W, so it's not the end of the world. And here we want Embodiment of Law. Dark Gift upgrade. Arborea, because we want damage. Just a damage build with crowd control on the side, not the other way around. Embolden, because we want the DCs. At level 31, we want... I guess we could take Enhanced Elemental Dice or Toughness. Or Fount of Life. I don't know. Just go with Toughness for now. Then at 33, anything good. I don't hate the idea of taking Maximize for healing. Either I should take Maximize or I should take... what was it? Maybe I just don't take Maximize at all. I mean, 2-weapon defense is also good for the... Yeah, but it's probably... I think 2-weapon defense is probably a good idea. And then here, since we already have... Or we're going to use a Heart Shard. Elusive Target isn't a bad idea. I guess I'll just take Fount of Life, because healing is good. I mean, to be honest, this, like, throwing away these 2 feats I don't really like. If I'm 2% off a double strike cap, I'll take Harbinger of Chaos. If you want more damage, just take Enhanced Elemental Dice. Elusive Target's good, Deviant Warding's good, but they're all, like, defensive. Not really any good choices for offense, sadly. At least with this build. I kind of wish the Enhanced Elemental Dice gave, like, 3 Imbue Dice. Because to be honest, spending a feat for 1 Imbue die is just, in my opinion, not worth it. If all the feats that gave 1 Imbue die were 3, then you would probably want to take them if you could. And it would not be the current situation where you basically never take them ever because it's not worth it. I don't know, that's just me. Like, I get it, you're technically losing damage not taking them, but losing out on 1 Imbue die does not break a build. Losing out on 3 Imbue die also doesn't break a build, but having 3 Imbue dice is a significantly higher amount of damage than 1. I mean, that sounds silly. Obviously, it's 3 times more damage, but I mean, in the context of a build, going from 20 to 21 Imbue dice isn't a very big increase percentage-wise of your Imbue dice, but going from 20 to 23 is a lot bigger of a percentage increase, is what I'm trying to say. Alright, Reaper points are spent. That's good. Why did I pick Asmar? I picked Asmar because Asmar's just the GOAT. It gets 60 healing amp, which is amazing for any character that wants to heal, or be healed, or not die. Tier 4, we can pick Ascendant Bond, and since we're not going to be in any major form, it's free, no downside. It also has Charisma in the cores, which means that since there's Charisma in the cores, we still get our Charisma DCs. We can pick up healing up. We also get bonuses to hit and damage versus evil. Most enemies in the game are evil. Also, there's 30 positive spell power in the tree, which is good because we heal from positive. So it's just good for healing. Also, it occurred to me this split I did doesn't get haste boost. That kind of sucks. Let's see what I can do about that. Well, anyways, we don't need the Radiant Servantry. We don't need Sacred Defender. We do need Fey Dark Illusionist. I'll move Sacred Fist over here. We do need the Arcane Trickster tree. That's the tier 5 we're taking. We do want the War Soul tree, because this is where we get our trance. We'll just take Divine Might right now. In Fey Dark Illusionist, we want to take... We don't actually need Familiar's Flourish, because Sacred Fist 6 gives Charisma hit and damage if you're centered and have a favorite weapon. Meaning that instead we can take Illusionary Weapon and Twist Reality. I don't know if Twist Reality applies before or after enemies make their save. I don't know. Hopefully before, but if you know, let me know. I don't. Anyways, so that's that. So here, in Arcane Trickster, we will take all the stuff. Wow, tier 1 is like really bad. I guess we'll take the concentration because it's the only thing that has any use. Are any of these spells good? Not really. Like Shillelagh would be fine, except we're not using wooden weapons. Sonic Blast doesn't work on breakables. We don't need Magic Missile for damage. I guess Cure Light Wounds? I don't know. Okay, we want the Trickster's Blade Imbue. No, we don't want that. MRR cap. This. We want Mixed Magics because we're multi-classed. We want the DCs. We want the Imbue dice. That'll only be one Imbue die with the split, but that's still worth it for 1 point or 2 points. It's still worth it. Oh. We want this. We're not actually going to be casting very many spells. I don't think this is worth it, because I'd have to cast a lot of spells to keep that up, and that's just annoying. The more I look at this, the more I realize there's not a lot of stuff to take. I guess MRR cap's good. I guess 2% dodge, because I'm probably not going to be dodge capped. And then we want not bad with blade, we want good with my hands, and we want magic is tricky business. Okay. Anything else? I need to see if I'm double strike capped without Zeal, because I'm thinking if I drop 2 Sacred Fists and give 1 Favored Soul and 1 Arcane Trickster, then I could get this core, and I also could go to tier 2 War Soul and pick up Haste Boost, which is almost certainly worth it. So I'll keep my points open, I think, until then. So here, Sacred Strike, extra smites. Oh no, we don't want this. We want this, this, this. We want the movement speed, because movement speed good. We want the core. We want the imbue die. I want the smites. I want the hit and damage. I want the core. We want this. We have 9 points to spend. We could get haste boost in Vistani, theoretically. And all the Sacred Fist of cores give saves and AC and imbue dice, and we also get imbue dice here and here. We get Exalted Smite, which is good. Exalted Smite's very powerful. We don't want tier 5 Sacred Fist because it's trash. Arcane Trickster tier 5 is a lot better. I feel like this build needs more to hit and damage. I don't think there's enough here. I don't think there's enough. There's one here where there's like none nowhere else. There's none anywhere else. I have to take the Whirlwind attack because I don't really have many other options for AoE. I don't have enough feats to take more, so... For trees, we want Fate Singer, and... Wait, no, we don't want Fate Singer, we want Divine Crusader. Yeah, what am I saying about Fate Singer? Oh, so then for our third tree needs to be our Epic Strike. But do we want Quick Cutter, or do we want... Pluck of a String, or whatever, Sword Sings? Probably want Sword Sings, to be honest. Almost certainly better. So we'll just take that. So Sword Sings. If you don't know this, rocks in the offhand. Since we're 2-weapon fighting, so it'll hit a lot. It'll hit more. Blade of Discord is good. You take Illusion DCs here. Oh, but I need the Epic Strike, so... Okay, we don't want that. We don't want the skills. We want Master the Acoustics and this. Gives to hit for my voice. Since this little bit of music gives Bardic Inspiration, it gives the ballad, the passive, which the Great Ballads of War is on the ballad, meaning you get the +3 attack and damage passive as well as the +3 on your ballad. So this and this is 7 to hit and damage, which is absolutely worth it. And here we take Extend. Shadow Dancer, we want Cover of Darkness. We're not going to do traps. The Sacred Fist doesn't have enough skill points for it. Think Attack Dice, Lithe. Double Strike. Fort Bypass. Took the Illusion DCs here, but we have spare points here. I feel like, why not just take the Illusion DCs here, because there's not really anything else here we want to take. Cut the Soul, Bring Darkness. So we do have enough points to take tier 5 Divine Crusader, which is good. Fine Smite, Spare Light, Endless Smiting. We're going to be in the Holy Mantle, because we're using a favorite weapon, because Sacred Fist gets hand wraps as a favorite weapon. Want the Auto Consecrate because there's no cooldown. We want Gaze of the Divine because my gear set is not going to have True Seeing. Want this, want this. We want Bulk Up because Fortification's good. Okay. And now Mighty Crusade will make, since we have Exalted Smite, Mighty Crusade's amazing because it'll give the entire party the Crusade buff for 4 seconds, as well as giving, right now this is going to give us 7 armor class and PRR because we have 15 religious lore, so that's good. Bring Down Wrath allows us to stack vulnerability and armor destruction, so that's good. Law of the Divine allows us to get a lot of extra law damage on hit because we have Embodiment of Law. And then Blessed Blades allows us to get +1 crit multi and 19 to 20, which is good. So far, I don't think I have enough Double Strike built in outside of gear. Looks like the only Double Strike I'm getting in my heroic enhancements are these 2 cores. and nothing else. I mean, obviously I have 9 points to spend, but right now those 9 points would have to go in Vistani, pick this up, and I can't get another 2 points for quick reflexes, I don't think. I mean, theoretically, I could just cut Light of Glory. You know, that's probably not a bad idea now that I think about it. It's just an imbue die. Pick up the negative absorb, Undead Hunter, Acrobatic, that. This also gives deflect arrows. I guess we already have it, to be fair. And there's that, so that's 5% more double strike. This is probably how I would do it. I don't know. Concerned my DCs aren't going to be high enough because I'm in Divine Crusader tier 5 instead of a DC tier 5, but I guess we'll... or not Divine Crusader as in DC, DC as in spell difficulty. So we want this, this. We want all of these. Just turning on my toggles. If we can get away with the Deep Gnome Iconic Past Life, we will, because Deep Gnome gives illusion DCs, which we're going to be strapped for illusion DCs with this build. My charisma, 50. That's really bad. That's really, really trash. Any way to get more? I just realized I didn't pick up offhand attack chance anywhere in Epic Destinies. So that means that I have to be in Fury of the Wild for this tree. It's not a choice. That sucks. That means I have to swap out Weapon Finesse for Extend. Wow, this build is falling apart. So sad. Wait, where is it? There it is. Okay. We can't use Fatesinger Strike, which is what I want to use. We instead have to use Quick Cutter, so that kind of sucks, but oh well. So we will take Quick Cutter. Because here we have to take offhand strike chance to get 100%. We want this, which gives to hit. Gives fort bypass. Like that. We swapped out a tree with no double strike to a tree with double strike, and we don't have enough points to take double strike. Yikes. It does get us another heal, though, with Primal Scream, which isn't too bad. We also dropped a Charisma point. Surely there's a bit of Charisma I can drop in my Heroic tree. Surely. I mean, there's points I can drop in my Heroic trees to get a Charisma point. Doesn't look like it. Awesome. We don't have enough double strike. We don't have enough Charisma. We need to sacrifice an entire Destiny tree just to get the offense strike chance because we don't have Dragon Lord. Oh my goodness, this is not looking good. I could drop these two things here, the Imbue Dice here and here, and this. Pick up 3 Charisma. Is that worth it? I don't know. Honestly, not gonna lie, I feel like this imbue is better than this one because this one, this ability makes it give Ghost Touch. I didn't realize that, but my current gear set I'm gonna put into this build doesn't actually have Ghost Touch in the gear set. You need to put a Ghost Touch augment in, which fucking sucks. So that's not ideal. Let's see. What is the double strike right now? It's probably really bad. Oh my goodness, that's so bad. Yikes. Yeah, that's not gonna cut it at all. Alright, what's the fort bypass at? 64%. Okay. Well, we can get some of the double strike back. What I'm thinking is, why can't I take that? Heck. Weird. So if we take the Shadow Strike melee, got these points. And then we cut 2 points out of Grim Precision and we take Paranoia. I know that's a bit weird. Fun fact, this ability as a passive gives 2% double strike for some reason. In fact, all three of the different versions of this ability all give double strike. They give 2%. Divine Crusader Epic Moment also gives 2% double strike. I don't know how to... Well... I could swap out Bring Darkness for it. Is that worth it, though? I don't think so. So right now, we're now at 31% double strike. Which is just so bad. We'll swap over the Envy to Sacred Flame because it's light damage. I guess we'll put in the spells now. Arcane Trickster spells. Probably Jump. And probably Night Shield. Favorite soul spells. Take Night Shield here. Instead here we can take Featherfall. And then I would say probably... Protection from Evil's fine. So for Sacred Fist spells here, we can take Zeal for 10% double strike. Here we can take Prayer and Cure Moderate Wounds. Prayer is going to give us a luck bonus to attack and damage rolls, as well as saves and skills, so it's good. We can take Sacred Fist Empowerment and Righteous Command here, both good damage abilities. Sacred Fist Empowerment is the reason we take Extend, because this ability is basically useless unless you have Extend, which is terrible and is a terrible design decision, and it never should have been like that, but that's how it is. Righteous Command gives 15 melee power and range power. We don't care about that. And then in this slot, I guess Bless. We can also take, I guess, Cure Light Wounds and, I don't know, Seek Eternal Rest. I mean, the spells are kind of bad, so I'm not really concerned. But so far we have 13 Imbue dice and 14 Sneak Attack dice without any gear. Not actually that bad. How is this +2 from Applied Force? That doesn't make any sense. Whatever. So gear. Luckily, I don't have to spend 5 hours on a gear set. Oh. Shit. I think I just bricked the entire thing. No, it saved? It did save. Alright, cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to open up my Arcane Trickster hybrid build. This is not the same one I posted a video on. I modified it slightly to be the life that I'm currently on. As you can see, it has 6 Dragon Disciple. Who cares? Doesn't matter. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy the gear set to the clipboard. This is the gear set I actually want to use. Just this gear set. And then here, we're going to paste the gear set and type in, I don't know, real. The real gear set. And Our stats are going to be relatively accurate. 91 charisma. Wow. That's terrible. So we're going to run Spell Power Potion, Prowess Potion, Long Lasting Charisma, and Essence of Seduction. Okay, so that's all good. Got this point here. Don't need it. There's no way to get another point, I don't think, because I need this to keep it a light imbue. Problem. Actually, no. Not necessarily. Why is everything in Sacred Fist so fucking expensive? Did they make this thing to just suck, or did they actually want it to be played? Because every single thing about this class is a barrier to it being good. There's nothing good about the class. And every single thing about the class that's different from Paladin is just a barrier to it being good. Why is the tree so expensive? Why does it not get any free feats? Why is the tier 5 completely unplayably bad? Why does it not get more spell slots than regular Paladin if it has more spells? Why does it not get monk stances? Why does it not get a trance? There's like so many problems with it at a fundamental level. It's like, why am I even bothering to do this? I don't know. I just hate myself, I guess. Just wish I could find another point to cut. I mean, I guess at the end of the day, I could just use the Arcane Trickster Imbue, and that's probably what I have to do. This would cut 2 Imbue dice, though. Now 90. Oh, because I'm, right, not using hand wraps. Duh. Now I'm gonna quickly log into the game so I could just double check my augments I have slotted in the gear set. So obviously my augments are gonna need to change. So I'm gonna go down from Kukri and Orb to hand wraps, which is gonna probably completely fuck over the build, but oh well. Just wish I could find somewhere to cut points. A single point is all I need. That's it. Oh boy. Look at that, 81% double strike with this gear set. Oh no, this build is so cooked. It's so cooked, it's so over. There's no way to salvage this. Even with Zeal, it's still... Oh man. I mean, I'm not even close. Like 20%? There's no way I can get 20% more. Like, I could swap this out for 6. Okay. That's fine. But then where do I get the last 13%? Because right now I'm capping my double strike off of Vistani. So am I missing a source of double strike? I have enhancement, have artifact, have insightful, have quality. That's like pretty much all you can fit on gear. Really can't fit much more than that on gear. Oh, also profane, because this gives 3. So, right now I'm currently up 5% double strike because the necklace gives 3% profane and this gives 2. That would put me at 86%. Okay. Maybe it's not as Jover as I thought. We definitely need 14 Sacred Fists because we're cooked without Zeal. No chance. I guess... let's drop this Charisma point and do that. Now we have 91%. Okay. Now that I'm looking at this, the only thing this does is stack armor destruction, which 163 to hit with the wrong weapon, not proficient, wrong ability score to damage, will be fine on to hit. I can cut this, I can cut this, put them into double strike over here for 6%. So now I'm at 97% double strike. God, I'm so close. My build's just, ugh. Has so much potential. I'm so excited to try this build out and like put it together, and I just... Sacred Fist is just this massive brick wall of garbage that can't overcome no matter what. The only way to play Sacred Fist is with fucking Dragon Lord. Because Dragon Lord is just everything Sacred Fist needs to actually be useful. And then on that build, you completely ignore everything about Sacred Fist except the spells because the whole class is so dog doo-doo. Crazy. This charisma is not going to cut it. Right now I have 104, I think, on my build. I think it's 104. So with 104, you get 4 more in Reaper mode, meaning I'm missing 5 fucking charisma somewhere. Oh, well, I know that I have a +1 charisma curse in my omniscience. Just put that there. Okay. Now I just need to figure out where I'm missing the rest of my charisma. 4 is no small amount. So you cannot see it right now, but I'm currently logging into the game. Oh, also, since this is a Sacred Fist build and we have smites, we could do a Sanctified Fervor swap for more melee power. Right now we have 323 melee power. This is out of Reaper without Enhanced Blood Rage. My current Arcane Trickster build, you can't see it, has standing of 344 melee power. It's not ideal. Oh wait, we don't have our unarmed strike in right now, so it would be basically the exact same melee power. Cool. Alright, so that's good. So currently standing at, looks like 100 charisma with the pots out of Reaper. So I'm missing 4. Let me check my enhancements. How much charisma to take in my enhancements? Okay, I see I see what I'm missing. I see the problem. I don't want to cut more Imbue Dice is the main problem, but I don't see another option besides just cutting Imbue Dice. It just feels terrible. The Sacred Fist is so fucking expensive. Like, this whole tree must be like 70 fucking points. Why is it like this? And like nothing, there's not a single good ability in the tier 5. This is the best ability in the tier 5, and this is 10 melee power. Compared to something like this, which is also 10 melee power and 8 MRR cap. Like, that's a similarly strong ability. This is probably better because it gives 3 to hit and damage. But with this, you don't have to take this entire chain of crap to get it. This is just, oh, it's just, you take this and it's completely free. No downside. This, you have to take this whole chain. This is useless. This is useless. This is just this. This is also useless. It's like, was Sacred Fist designed to be played, or was it designed to be terrible? Sacred Fist is both my favorite and my least favorite class. Sacred Flame Empowerment is really fun, and the spells are really fun, and then you just look at the tree, and you look at how it doesn't get any bonus feats. Also, I don't even have enough points to take fucking, oh my god. I don't even have enough points to take Swords to Plowshares. Oh my god. You gotta be shitting me. It's not happening. Well, we have to swap out Improved Critical Bludgeoning for Swords to Plowshares because it's better. Which means that we have to swap this in for Improved Critical Bludgeoning. Which means here we have to take Extend because we want to completely fuck over the entire leveling path. So that way it's as miserable as possible to level, because why would we want to level on a good build? And we have to swap this out because we can't have this because reasons. We have to take over from critical. Wow. Alright, well, that problem's solved. We can't take this, which would be good. Also, this only works with quarterstaffs. If they change this to work like the monk one, or works with all weapon types, the build would not be over. The build would so not be over. It'd be fine. But no. They just have to do that, because God knows why. How many imbue dice am I at? 20? Is that with the 3? Empowerment? Yeah, it is. Okay. How many imbue dice is my current Arcane Trickster at? I am at 15. Okay. Or 16 with you, so... Remember, I also get the Crusade, which gives 1. So... do I think it's worth cutting this? I can cut this. Maybe the problem is Exalted Smite is just not worth it. I don't know. Problem is it's a frontal cleave that adds 2 crit range and multiplier. Like, that sounds good. It's just this is 6 points. For some reason. Okay, I can cut those points. That's good. Now we've dropped 2 imbue dice. We can take a chaw point here. Take a chaw point here. Now I'm at 98 charisma with the pots, meaning I am only 2 behind. And the problem is I don't know where that 2 is. Literally no idea. Maybe it's in the filigrees? I don't think so. So right now we are at 97% double strike, so I can swap out this Sucker Punch filigree for a Sanctified Fervor. This melee power isn't a bad choice. You only lose 2 because you can't get this as a rare. I mean, realistically, you can't get it as a rare. That'll get us 2% more double strike. So now we are at 99%, so we're 1% off. I wish I could take the Divine Crusader Epic Moment. I wish I could take it. So hard. Get this build working. I need to check my gear. I'm just swapping in the augments that I currently have slotted, so that way I don't have to, that way I don't get confused. Well, I can swap out the Disable Device Augment because I'm not using that, so that's good. That's a free slot. I need 2 free slots, though. That's the problem. I don't need Dark Diversion either, which I also have slotted, so... what do I have in my Omniscience? I have Dark Diversion, Art of Sabotage, so... I'll put in Art of Sabotage and leave the other one empty. Okay. In my Tumbleweed, I have Dodge and Moment to Moment. In my boots, I have the Greater Heroism. Also, I realized that these augments are technically different. I have all the same, I have basically the same augments, I just swapped the slots around so that way I didn't have to use many Jeweler's Toolkits. So the augments I'm getting rid of will come back, so don't worry about that. I have a Dark Diversion here, so I need Dark Diversion. Means that here I need to put in a Wraithborn Emerald because I don't have Ghost Touch because I'm sad. I couldn't get the Sacred Flame Empowerment or the Sacred Fist Imbue to work. I needed the DCs. Okay. My gear set was so tight for augments, I had to not put in the Emerald of Arcane Empowerment. That's how bad it got. Such a yikes. Okay, and then in here is the Topaz of Illusionary Power. I don't need a Ravels. I actually put in Topaz of Swiftness because I don't have a attack speed item because my build sucks. Like they all do, so. In here I put a Festive Chaw. In the helmet I have Globe. No Featherfall, put a Globe. I have 4 set augments. Perfect Silence, Truthful Blow, Paragon Guard, and Imbued Infusion. Is there any I could cut? I mean, theoretically I could cut Paragon Guard, but what is my AC? 13. Oh, I'm not centered. Right. Right. MRR is... So I don't know how math works, but I'm pretty sure 30 plus 38 plus 30 plus 10 is not 64. Last I checked, I'm pretty sure that's not how math works. Well, anyways, I can swap out the Lunar Gem of MRR for... Is Lunar Gem a weapon damage? I don't know. Probably fine. Oh, that fixed it. Alright, cool. What augments do I have slotted? Eye of Lamania, and here I have Truthful Blow and Spell Focus Illusion. So I need to somehow fit 2 augments. So somewhere I have a item that doesn't have a set aug. I don't know which one that is. Oh. No, every single item has a set augment. Except Omniscient Tumbleweed. So I have to cut a set augment. It's not a choice. Because these two rings take up 2 my gear slots. And every set augment needs 3. That means I could only fit 9 items with a set augment. Because I don't have 12 items because I'm swapping to hand wraps. So I have to get rid of a set augment. I don't have a choice. Well, then I guess that makes fitting in the augments easy. First thing to check, is there any solar augment I don't need, technically? There we go. I don't need Spell Pen because I'm not casting Flash Freeze anymore. So, we're just gonna put in a Solar Gem of Sneak Attack dice. Boom! Problem solved. All of the problems with the build are solved. That is total sarcasm. This build is kind of a disaster. So in here, I can put in Truthful Blow. Because I'm going to swap out another Truthful Blow. Here, instead of Perfect Silence, I can put in Topaz of Spell Focus Illusion. We're going to take the level 24 one. Okay. And in the armor, instead of this, we're going to put the Festive Chaw. It's the Festive Chaw, wherever it is. Here, we can replace with the Emerald of Arcane Empowerment, and that crisis is averted, because it felt really garbage having to give up that on effectively a physical DPS, or a DPS build, so. Okay, so the melee power is looking not too bad. I'd like it to be higher, but remember we're missing 20 from Unarmed Strike. So it will be higher. Wish you could fit in a monk level for the 5, but you just can't. Ugh. Build is such a disaster. Oh my goodness. I'm 1% off the double strike cap. I don't think realistically I could get it without sacrificing melee power by like swapping out my NDCs by swapping out my Sanctified Fervor Filigrees for Shattered Device. I don't think that's worth it because I'm already going to be so strapped for GCs. I just can't bring myself to do it. Okay, so I forgot what I was about to do. Oh, swap this out. Oh! And I lose the quality Spell Focus Mastery too here. Ah! My goodness. It just keeps getting worse and worse. What is my current Illusion DCs at? Probably terrible. 36. What do I have in game right now? In game I have 36. It's the same. Really? It's 36 with the orb? How is it the same? Oh, because I have 2 more Arcane Trickster past lives. Duh. Also, I have a Solar Gem of Illusion in this necklace, so I can just... Or not Solar Gem Illusion, the Curse, the Illusion Curse. Put that in. So somehow, with how trash this build has been thus far, it still might actually work. Maybe. So I have Truthful Blow and Eye of Lamania, so we're going to go to Hand Wraps. And we could use Collision for DCs, but I mean, I feel like Kinesis is too much damage. Oh, it's also guard breaking? No, you have to do this. What curse do I have on my Kinesis? I don't even know. Let me check. It's probably like Swim or something. Something really good. It has no curse. Okay, well, then we're going to curse this right now, and we're going to get Bard Song, Swim, Intimidate, or Bluff. I'm calling it. Or, like, Hide, Move Silently. That's another good one. Probably the minor, though. Not the major. Minor Fortitude. Thank you, game. That is perfect. Alright, so it's completely fucking useless. It's great. Okay, so we put that in my build break. 341 melee power. My current Arcane Trickster build is at 344 melee power standing in town. So the build gets damn near identical melee power. It's actually going to be the same because I'm missing some mythic items. Like my gloves are mythic 3. My trinket is mythic 1, so that makes up for it. 341 melee power is not actually that bad. That's pretty good. However, since this is a Sacred Fist, we can do a Sanctified Fervor swap for another 19. So that'll put us at 360, which is actually getting somewhere. And this is out of Reaper. This is 360 out of Reaper, so in Reaper it'll be 381. And then with Prowess, that's 430, and that's like approaching actually good levels of DPS melee power. 264 AC is good. MRR is capped. Fort's good. Nothing I can do about the dodge. It is what it is. Why is the... Oh, the BAB is 25 because of Holy Mantle. What is my to hit? 194, 123 to damage. That good. I mean, currently my Arcane Trickster has absolutely atrocious to hit. This is a lot better to hit, which is good. So the to hit is higher. The to damage is lower because my current one's a single weapon fighter. However, do note that hand wraps have 1.5 times the ability score modifier to damage, meaning that this is going to be a higher number. Still less, but still good. Crit multiplier 90 to 20 is 6, which is a lot. Critical threat range is good. Okay, so the weapon stats look fine. Let me quickly calculate the DCs on the color spray, because I'm incredibly scared it's not going to be close. I'll see. In Reaper, it's 102 Charisma, which is 46, plus the Illusion DC is at 41. Oh, we're going to have tricks on tricks all the time, so it's going to be 4 more. 108 color spray DC. Don't have any other crowd control. That's the problem. That's it. That's all I got. I don't have anything else. I mean, to be honest, I don't see what's the point of this build over just playing it as a Dragon Lord. Because if I played it as a Dragon Lord, I'd have like 150 DC. I guess Greater Color Spray has a shorter cooldown. And 108 isn't actually that bad. That's pretty good. It's useless in Lamortia, because Lamortia has hilariously high saves. The defenses are good. Movement speed's good. Defenses are definitely good. Offensive stats are good. Like, I feel like this build will do respectable DPS. I feel like this build is just being carried by hand reps being a good weapon. To be honest. I mean, I'm definitely going to play this build because I want to try out Arcane Trickster Tree as a baseline for a hybrid build. However, not as a pure Arcane Trickster or like mostly Arcane Trickster, but mostly something else. Because the problem with Arcane Trickster as a class, it doesn't get any crowd control spells. Meaning that you have to just take it in Feydark or Gnome. So then that begs the question, why even go mostly in the class? Because the tier 5, the tree gives a ton of illusion DCs, which is really nice. And when you take color spray, it's good for that. So, like, it makes sense conceptually. Now that I think about it, what if I just did this as a paladin? Oh, I can't do it as a paladin because I need hand wraps as a faired weapon. God damn it. Paladin would be better, I think. Because the paladin tree is a lot better than this one. Anything else I can do? I don't... Ugh. This build sounds fun and sounds good, but at the same time, I see so many problems with it. I mean, I guess to be fair, the damage output is going to be good enough that if my crowd control doesn't land, it doesn't really matter. I guess. I guess that's nice. I just wish I could get more color spray DCs. That's really the only thing. And they could cut improve martial arts, but that's damage. Just don't get any bonus feats. Why does Sacred Fist not get a trance? Why does Sacred Fist not get any bonus feats? It's a monk. It deserves bonus feats. There's no way around it. Even if I went monk and went wisdom based, I don't have points to take it. I think Exalted Smite is too good. It's a frontal cleave with +2 curve range multiplier. Like, this whole ability is throwing off the build, I feel like. Or really this tree, because this tree is so bad. If Sacred Fist got a trance, I could just take this as a monk level, bonus feat, melee power, MP dice, double strike. It would solve so many problems. But I just... Since I don't have Dragonlord or Monk, I also have to take Fury of the Wild for offhand strike chance. I don't have a choice. I'm just gonna double check. Is there any way to get offhand strike chance? I don't think there is. Well, certainly not. Definitely not a way. Dragonlord, Sacred Fist, Shin'Tao. Oh, you actually can't take the Shin'Tao one with Sacred Fist. I didn't know that. Okay, well, that's probably good to know. You can take Dragonlord with it because Dragonlord is just the best thing in the whole game and there's nothing you can do about it. You just gotta accept that. None of the races give it. That would work. Fury of the Wild, Grandmaster. Grandmaster wouldn't give enough unless we take tier 5, so that's yep, there's no way to do it. Alright, cool. Cool. I don't think there's anything else I can possibly do. I think this is as good as I can make it. I already know that I made a mistake somewhere because Well, okay, the mistake was this idea. The mistake was the idea. Let's be honest here. That was the mistake. The mistake was I thought this was going to be a good idea. It's not. This is a problem that plagues every Sacred Fist build known to man. The Sacred Fist tree, or the Sacred Fist class, is just missing so much of what could have made it actually good, that there's no variety. The fact that the only viable Sacred Fist build is 1451 Dragon Lord Monk is not because I say it's the only viable build because it's like top DPS or it's the best build. No, it's the only viable build because you need Dragon Lord for the trance and you need Monk for the stance. And like, okay, you could take Favored Solar Cleric to get the trance, and then you still have to take Monk for the stances, because if you're centered without Monk stances, you basically don't function. And then it's like, well, what tier 5 do you take? Tier 5 Sacred Fist is abysmally terrible. War Soul, abysmally terrible. None of the universal trees work. It's like, what do you do? Nothing to do. I don't know. I feel like this whole time I've just been ranting about how bad Sacred Fist is. The easiest thing they can do to fix it, give it a bonus feat at 1, 2, and 6 like Monk. It could be the exact same feats. I don't care. Probably should be the exact same feats, because it's just a Monk. They need to give it 3 bonus feats, and they need to give it a Charisma stance. They don't need to give it a Charisma trance if they don't want to. They didn't give it Arcane Trickster a Charisma trance. I mean, an Intelligence trance. They didn't even give it Intelligence hit and damage. But they need to give Sacred Fist a Charisma Monk stance. I don't know what it would do, but it needs to be able to be played without taking a Monk level. There's multiple ways to get a Charisma trance, so I feel like that's not as big of an issue, but the fact that you're completely handicapped if you don't take Monk level is just dumb. And I think it's inexcusable that there isn't like instead of a fire stance, maybe there's like a light stance that's like Charisma. I don't know. Maybe give it like Imbue Dice and Healing Amp and offhand hit chance or something like that. I don't know. Not that it matters, because no one at SSG is ever going to see this video, nor would they care, but I don't know. Sacred Fist is one of my favorite classes conceptually, and it's just really sad to see it's over 2 years old, and all of the problems that plagued it on Lomania that weren't addressed are still plaguing it and aren't addressed. I know balance is hard, but it's really not that difficult for Sacred Fist. It's very easy. It's kind of inexcusable, but oh well. Anyways, I feel like this has been a rant video more than it's been a build video, but I hope you like what you saw, and I guess if you want me to make a rant video about the archetypes, I definitely could. Let me know if you want to see that. That would be a fun topic. But anyways, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I shall smell you later.